we're gonna do a driving video. This one is I'll put the name of the city. I know I'm not gonna pronounce it right, but it's a city in South Thailand. And we're just gonna, this is kind of it's kind of a narrow one, so we're basically going down the main artery right into downtown. And I thought I'd turn on the camera for a little bit just so you can see kind of how the structure of the city is. I'll talk a lot more about it right after this. Okay, we're in Phuket and we're going to be filming and showing you lots of video footage, so just keep checking it out. And what else can I say about that? Like, subscribe, and make some comments below. Yeah! Yep, so we're driving in the town that we're in. I wish I could say the name properly. Nakhon Si Thammarat. But I drove over here from Trong this morning, and yeah, this city was kind of interesting to get to. It's kind of a mess. I thought it was going to be kind of cooler, but as you can see, just driving here, it's kind of a mess. This is the main thoroughfare, and I thought maybe once I get down in the middle, it'll completely change. But it seems like this is the main one, and then everything kind of goes on this road. And actually, all the roads around this city were kind of a mess for about 30 to 40 kilometers out. It just seemed like there's other small towns, and they're also kind of built on major roads where the cars are kind of a mess like this. So I don't know, we'll see. I was thinking, but one thing I noticed quite a bit over here is when I was in Trong and on Phuket and Krabi, I saw a lot of mosques everywhere. When I got over to this side, they're absent. I don't really see them. I'm sure I probably will, but I haven't seen any in quite a while since I got on this side of the Thailand side of the peninsular part. If you look on a map, you'll know exactly where the city is, and you'll know what I mean. So yeah, we're just kind of cruising down the main artery here, and we're going to be going into the downtown part, and I'll kind of see what that looks like, if that's walkable, or what the structure is of that. I've been a little bit curious about this city. I know there's a lot of Buddhist temples here, so that was one of the things I was kind of thinking about was, you know, I saw so many mosques in South Thailand, so I was thinking that, what's this city going to be like? There's a lot of these Buddhist monuments and stuff like that, shrines, temples, everything. So it's just, and there's a lot of history back here, and there's a lot of history in the city as well. As far as driving goes, I don't know if you saw my other driving videos, because I was in Phuket and drove through some other towns all the way to here, and I kind of keep changing my thoughts about it. But for the most part, one of my big observations when you're on the major roads coming here is that the left lane has really slow vehicles and the right lane has really fast vehicles, and that's probably where there's a lot of accidents, because it's you always got somebody coming up really fast if you're in the right lane, and if you're in the left lane, you got somebody, you're coming up really fast with somebody else.
Meters, turn left.
So okay, so that says to turn left, so I think what I'll do is I'll just keep going on this street, and then I can just take a left pretty much anywhere, because this city seems to be kind of linear. Oh, I might get kind of caught in traffic here. And what I mean by linear is it's like a one line kind of thing, but I think they kind of go more like two lines, like parallel roads. And I just kind of put in my map. I guess I can turn it off. Let me turn it off. Jeez, my map, it says we still got 3 more kilometers before we get to the center part. Could that be right? Could be. So we'll just keep driving straight through, and it looks like it says 3 kilometers in about 7 minutes. And I am pretty curious what it all looks like, so I'm just gonna go straight through this road since I know it's kind of a main road. Back about 3 kilometers was Central Mall. Central, what do they call that here? Central Festival Mall, something like that. Central Plaza. So there was a big Central Plaza that was back there a little ways. So this actually does have a lot of Buddhist stuff. Cool. I haven't been seeing. I saw some in Phuket, but it's I think it's probably like it's mosque even more prevalent, anyways. Whoa. Whoa. Didn't expect that. Actually, I was expecting it, but I didn't know where. I wasn't expecting it here because we're still like a couple kilometers outside of the downtown, so I was thinking that would be like right in the heart of downtown, maybe. And I flip on this side so you can see what the city looks like a little bit on that side. And I see some more Buddhist shrines coming up here too. Yeah, probably when if I find the downtown core, I'll walk in the city as well, and then you can see what it looks like to walk in it. There's another Amazon. But most likely I'll be walking probably on the same street. Most likely. There's another shrine right there. Just keep on driving on through. There's a big clock that kind of usually represents more or less the center part. Another Buddhist one on to the left. So it looks like this street has a lot of shrines, which I read that it did. So that's interesting. Up on these poles, they got the chicken, the dog, the pig. Got all those Chinese zodiac signs. I guess the beach must be not too far away because there's a bunch of beach stuff over there. Might be down one of these. I don't know what this would be like to walk. I kind of feel like it's just going to be linear, just walking down the same thing that I'm filming with a little bit more detail. Debating if I want to walk around the city and film or not. I don't see as like a really good spot just to like walk and film. Kind of feels like a driving city. The Moon House. These are kind of hard because these people have to turn right, but they're kind of blocking the lane a little bit, so then you have to move into the other lane, but there's always traffic on both sides, so we might have driven through the downtown part. It looks like it's getting a little bit more scarce. He's stuck right here. Okay, it looks like maybe the centerpiece is up there more. So give me a chance to kind of show you what's around here. This is at some university. Looks like those might be either high school or university. Bunch of kids over there. Okay, I couldn't tell you what most of these things are. I don't know who's gonna watch the video. So the design is basically for people who probably never been here and just kind of want to get a glimpse of what it looks like. If you do know the city and this is your hometown, you probably know all this stuff in detail already. So I don't even know why you're watching the video. Maybe you're just curious to see what your hometown looks like. Okay, let's see. Yeah, actually looks like a mosque figure up there. So maybe there's kind of a mix of Islam and okay. Got a long light here, 43 seconds. Let's kind of move the camera around since that's also a walkway there too. We got that over there. "11 seconds, then we'll keep going." Oh no, this truck's gonna turn left. That means I have to get around him. Hopefully not many cars go. Okay, good. He got his left easily. Phew. Actually, it's kind of interesting. I don't want to move the camera around quickly, but I'm looking down left and right to some of these other streets just to see what they look like, to see what looks like an interesting street. Looks kind of similar. But I do think this is like a major thoroughfare road here. Then they kind of cross over. Yeah, I just looked up and down. They do kind of okay, this girl is gonna cross over, so I guess I'll let her go. So just keep the camera going through all the way through to the other side, and then I'll probably end the video and just kind of see what I don't know what I'm gonna do exactly. This is a mess for driving though. I think what I'm gonna do is get off of this road. It's like in Chinatown up here. Probably have another long light yet again. It does feel kind of good to see all these Buddhist shrines and temples though. I think the city overall is kind of interesting. I don't think many foreigners come down here either, so if I get stuck behind this truck, or if he, I think they are able to make their turns pretty easily, which is kind of surprising to me somehow. I still don't know if I'm in the center downtown or not. I think that this just spreads out, but I kind of feel like if I was in the downtown center part, it could be here. What kid? This is across the street. Yeah, actually when I look to the left I can see, I think that's at two parallel streets, and there's kind of like urban density between the two, so I think it's like, think of it like a ladder, like a giant really long ladder that stretches out for 5, 6, 7 kilometers. So I think that that's kind of like the core. Actually, these roads would probably flow better if they were like, if this road was a one-way, one direction, and the other road that was parallel. Maybe I'm wrong, that maybe there's not a parallel road, but it looks like it. But if this was like one way, one direction, and the other was a one way, the other direction, might move a little bit better. Because right here is going to be kind of a mess, you know. I have to get around this vehicle. With this blue one's trying to come out, and it's just kind of one giant mess. More Buddhist temples. So we're going to come up, there's a Chinese one. Come up at another light, and it looks like we're going to kind of fade out, so I'm going to fade out with the camera. And there's some school kids on a Soundcloud bus. Okay, let's just end it right. Oh, 9. Okay, let's end it here. Right, so you've been seeing lots of stuff about Phuket in Thailand. I'm going to keep on filming, so just keep on watching the channel. All right, let's go check it out. I'm going to go over there and go to that sign.